Tonight, we are hearing from the woman who is at the center of possibly the largest race discrimination lawsuit in U.S. history. Good evening to you. I'm Joy Redmond.
I'm Joe Birch. This lawsuit was filed against Memphis's largest employer, FedEx, and leaves the shipping giant paying out $365 million. Action News 5's Sydney Gray spoke to the woman. And Sydney, what did you learn?
Well, Joe, I learned a lot from the woman that I spoke to today. She actually tells me that it has been a nearly 2-year-long process. That woman involved, her name is Jasmine Harris, and she says that she has worked for FedEx for over 12 years, but she says that it came down to her not being able to stand for what she calls discrimination and retaliation. Jennifer Harris says it's been a long fight against her former employer, FedEx.
Unfortunately, people don't make racial slurs anymore. They don't, directly call you, things that would raise your eyebrow to racism, discrimination, and retaliation. It's their actions that demonstrate that.
She's been with the company since 2007, but things changed in 2021 when she filed a lawsuit claiming FedEx discriminated against her due to her race.
Unfair treatment to my peer group, rules that, didn't standardly apply. There were loopholes that were made to sabotage me, to make it falsely appear that I, wasn't performing. And
she says once management was made aware of her claims, retaliation started.
They proceeded to do a sham investigation and still left me in the hostile work environment, and nothing was done about it.
Now FedEx is paying for it.
The jury obviously wanted to send a message to FedEx. Change your ways.
FedEx was not found guilty of discrimination, but a Texas federal judge ordered the company to pay $365 million in punitive damages because of its retaliation. Local attorney Alan Crone says while the amount is shocking, the verdict isn't.
First thing it does to FedEx is sends a signal that they need to look at their racial discrimination practices and make adjustments, because at least one jury didn't think they were doing the right thing.
Harris says even though the process is not over, she wants people to understand how important it is to speak up.
I know that this was not just a one-off situation, because this was escalated to, VP, SVP, and other people within the HR organization. So if other people are filing complaints and they get the same response and treatment that I did, I know that the system within FedEx is broken as well.
Well, FedEx did release a statement, and it reads in part, quote, "We strongly disagree with the verdict and will appeal. FedEx does not engage in or tolerate retaliation. We followed our protocols for performance management with Ms. Harris and are confident that we acted properly regarding her termination." Now, Harris's attorneys say that FedEx also refused to negotiate with them before and after this entire process of this lawsuit. I'm reporting live downtown. Sydney Gray, Action News 5.